Having bagged 2 points at East End Park on the opening day of the season, Hearts lined up against the champions Rangers in their first major test.
And this important match gets underway, both sides unbeaten. Well, Rangers certainly had the upper hand last season in league matches, taking 8 points out of a possible 8, scoring 10 goals in the process for the loss of just 2. And right away, John Robertson in the thick of the action. Gary Mackay with the throw. Again, it's Hearts' ball, quickly taken. And this time it goes to Rangers. Nice little touch by Haitley. Away by Tosh McKinlay. Haitley in there again. McLaren sticking well to the task. Play by Gary Mackay. The early shot, the ball's in the net. A sensational goal for Hearts. Scott Crabb. 1 minute gone here at Tynecastle. Andy Gorham, well, he just can't believe it. The first time shot from Scott Crabb. It was lovely play by Gary Mackay, taking the return from Tosh McKinlay. Look at this shot, giving Gorham absolutely no chance at all. Well, there's no let up at all in this downpour. Free kick coming in, Mark Haitley. Oh, good header and a good save. The cross coming in from Peter Houstra. That was Haitley at his best. And a real tester for Henry Smith in these conditions. Good play by Crabb. Robertson. Well, Scott Crabb taking a knock just before Robertson delivered the shot. Nigel Spackman, switch of play to Robertson, but well read by Mackay. Having a terrific match. He's got Baird through the middle. Gary Mackay might go himself, it comes off Gough and spins behind. A tremendous interception by Gary Mackay. Hearts pouring men forward again, it's Robertson in possession. The chance on for Derek Ferguson. Great save by Gorham. The ball goes behind for the goal kick. The ball coming off Derek Ferguson's head. Well, a wonderful chance for Hearts to go 2 ahead. John Robertson's been operating in the left for the last few minutes. It's in a tremendous cross. Derek Ferguson's header, the one-handed save from Gorham, and the ball eventually coming off the Hearts player. Well, a vital save by Andy Gorham. Spackman again. Johnston, Ferguson, Stevens going wide on the right. Spencer. Stevens. Well, that was fine goalkeeping by Henry Smith at full stretch. And if he hadn't gathered that ball, Mo Johnson would surely have swept it into the back of the net. It was Spencer into the path of Gary Stevens. Look at Mo Johnson on the line. Baird taking the challenge. Well, a fine effort. Andy Gorham probably not quite expecting that one. He just hit it first time. Ball racing forward, trying to pick out Gary Stevens. Stevens, another great save by Henry Smith. Well, Gary Stevens been given a lot of room on that side of the park. Hearts failing to pick him up and almost paying the price. Again, it was great goalkeeping by Henry Smith.
And so to Perth to meet St Johnstone.
It was a powerful looking Hearts team, and the lineup included Graham Hogg, their £200,000 midweek signing from Portsmouth. The Hearts fans who were anticipating great things didn't have to wait long, and the new man was involved in an excellent set piece. The corner from Derek Ferguson, Hogg's flick on, and Craig Levine's goal. Levine doesn't score too many, but they tend to be good ones. St Johnstone had the ball in the net 50 seconds later, but Paul Wright's effort was ruled offside. The free kick sent in by Gary McGuinness, and as Roddy Grant leaps to head the ball down, Wright is just offside. More frustration for Saints' record signing before half-time. Wright beginning to wonder when the goals will start going in. In the second half, a fine ball from Derek Ferguson gave Ian Baird a chance to show his skills on the wing. He gives Mark Traynor the slip, but an excellent defensive header by John Ingles clears the danger for St Johnstone. Offside in the centre of the penalty box here as Tosh McKinlay goes on to hit the bar. Perhaps just as well he didn't hit the target. Hearts kept up the pressure, Crabb and Robertson combining to give Baird an agonising moment. St Johnstone fought back, but there was to be more disappointment for Paul Wright as he once again found the back of the net. No question about offside here, and no real protest. A genuine chance followed quickly for the Saints, but Harry Curran just failed to control the ball first time, and the chance was gone. After that, Hearts squandered a wonderful opportunity at the other end. Derek Ferguson here with several options, but time simply runs out, and Saints regain possession, much to the disgust of Hearts fans. The home side certainly gave themselves the chance of a big finish, but it just wasn't to be their day. That point-blank miss from Kenny Ward. In the dying seconds, Wright tried to grab a point for Saints. But again there was no joy, and the final whistle signalled the end of St Johnstone's frustration and the end of a tough match.
Never easy to take both points from McDermott Park, nor to beat Dundee United, even at Tynecastle.
See the distance here, and Smith gets, didn't quite catch that one the way he intended. Turned back by Miller for Mackay. And that determined tackle by Malpass missed. The referee wasn't happy about it though, thought it was a shade reckless, so he's given the free kick to Hearts. Penny playing it on, there's Crabb, Robertson helping it through there for Dave Ferguson, and what a great chance it was for Hearts. That was brilliant play in attack. Derek Ferguson finishing up with an excellent shooting opportunity. The high ball played forward there. Look at the exchange here. Crabb to Robertson, on there to Derek Ferguson. Under threat all the way though from Freddie van der Horn, and that's what put him off. Evans header, touched on by Duncan Ferguson to French. That's a good turn. He's away from Levine and from Miller. Now Bowman. Next the ball angled in, it's forced over the line by Duncan Ferguson, and Dundee United take the lead. Miller finding Crabb again. There's Penny. That's a good cross, John Robertson's there. Van der Horn's clearance finds Derek Ferguson. Fine effort by Ferguson, and very well handled by Alan Main once again. Got down quickly to make sure he had his body behind that shot. Levine playing that into space, filled on there by John Robertson. So dangerous here. Here's Mackay. Great chance now. It's brilliantly saved, but there's McKinlay. And Hearts have equalised. Joy for McKinlay. But John Robertson made this possible. Great leading of the attack there, setting up Gary Mackay, who brought out that fine save from Alan Main, and entitled to feel very disappointed that the ball broke to Tosh McKinlay. Well, we've said it so often before, but it's remarkable how a goal transforms the run of the game. There's Crabb, back with Mackay again. Well, Gary Mackay conducting almost a one-man campaign to get that ball beyond Alan Main. Such a good dig in that right foot, Mackay. As that ball came into the channel for him, he went on and strike it towards the near post. It was just about a foot wide. And the result of all that activity, Jim McLean has now arrived in the Dundee United dugout. Clearly concerned about the run of the game. He's joined Paul Sturrock on the bench. Here's Mackay running at Malpass, going on his left foot this time. Well, such splendid attacking play once again from Gary Mackay. 3 good efforts recently with his right foot, but showing his two-footedness now, coming inside Malpass, rifling in that shot with the left foot, just wide of the target.
The next weekend saw Hearts visit Brockville, where many a challenging club has come unstuck in the past.
And touched over there by Ian Westwater. Well, Hearts showing the aerial threat this early in the match. Westwater at full stretch, doing well. Nice little touch from Robertson. Good play by Hearts. Tosh McKinley's cross. Westwater again at full stretch. Well, it all began with a lovely little touch from John Robertson. It was knocked forward by Crabb to Tosh McKinley, and that was excellent handling by Ian Westwater. Stainrod now for Falkett to Eddie May. Good play by May. McGivern's in there with a header. Well taken by Henry Smith. Well, both teams already earning applause from the big crowd here this afternoon. It was a fine cross by May, the header from McGivern. Good play again by Hearts. Tosh McKinley. Ball breaking away from Westwater. The chance is on here for Scott Crabb. 1-0 to Hearts. Well, Ian Westwater letting the ball escape his grasp. 7 minutes gone here at Brockville. It was a good build-up by Hearts. Gary Mackay was involved initially. Tosh McKinley then combining with John Robertson. McKinley racing through, and the goalkeeper Westwater seemed to have it. It broke away from his grasp, and there was Scott Crabb, very calm in a crowded penalty area, picking his spot in the back of the net. Hughes out jumping Robertson. Stainrod. McQueen. McAllister racing through the middle. He must score. Picked up by Derek Ferguson. Crabb. Good positive play by Scott Crabb, stepping away from Taylor. Nice switch of play to Penny. The header just inches over the crossbar from Tosh McKinley. Well, he scored last week, he almost did it again. Excellent footwork there by Crabb. The cross from Penny, and the header dipping just over the crossbar. Turn there by Robertson. On to Penny. Gets in the cross, the chance is on for Miller. John Miller makes it 2-1 to Hearts. 42 minutes gone. A tremendous strike there by Miller. John Robertson pushing the ball into the path of Penny. There was Miller waiting at the far edge of the area, steadying himself and drilling the ball beyond Westwater. Eddie May. Nice ball through to McAllister. Oh, marvellous save by Henry Smith. Getting his right hand to the ball and just pushing it beyond the post. That was fine play by Falkett. McAllister reacted well on the edge of the penalty area, got in the early shot, and Henry Smith A superb save. He'll be well pleased with that one.
Hearts were top of the Premier Division by late September, with the main rivals very much in touch. But defeat by Celtic made victory over Aberdeen essential the night after Rangers had beaten Hibs to go top.
That was to change 24 hours later, though, when Hearts and Aberdeen met at Tynecastle. Hearts and the dark strips had the early chances to put Theo Snelders under pressure. But Aberdeen showed their quality with this move. Paul Mason in the clear, and he gets everything just about right. But in the end, he can't hit the target. So the score remained 0-0, but only until a couple of minutes later. The free kick from Alan McLaren, and in goes Scott Crabb to put Hearts 1-up. Hearts continue to dominate, John Robertson again providing the 1-2, this time for Tosh McKinlay. McKinlay then involved in a bit of wrestling with Snelders, and referee Dougie Hope says free kick. In the second half, the Dons had two wonderful chances to equalise. The first created by Theo Tenkat and Ian Jess. And Brian Grant, the sinner, in front of goal. The second chance followed a minute later, and again Grant was at the heart of the action. Here he starts the move and makes his run into the box to meet the chip from Peter van de Ven. That was the story of Aberdeen's night, however, and the game finished 1-0 to Hearts.
The first Edinburgh derby had ended 0-0. Hearts fans were looking for goals at Easter Road.
They're getting up well there for Hearts. Gary Mackay looking for the run from Crabb. Screens the ball very well. Scott Crabb being challenged fiercely by Beaumont, but the corner kick's been given. Hearts starting very briskly, looking to take the initiative in the early stages of the match. So John Burridge coming into this match after 3 straight shutouts, anxious to maintain that record. Hogg getting up well. There's Robertson! Typical finishing from Robertson. Hearts are ahead in just 4 minutes. The corner kick caused the damage as Graham Hogg's contribution, which was crucial, getting up so well to that. But look at the turn on the 6-yard line from John Robertson. Well, Hogg does so well under a lot of pressure here. Keith Wright was the marker, but Robertson found space in that crowded goalmouth, and it's a perfect start for Hearts. Evans looking for Weir, the marker is right, that's a careless one. Here's Keith Wright! Hibs are back on level terms! Here's John Robertson, a chance to go through and goal. Willie Miller tackles very well indeed. This is Ferguson. Robertson was offside, it won't count. It was supremely well finished, but the linesman's flag was up before the ball beat John Burridge. Good play this from Robertson, driving at the Hibs defence. Tackled very well indeed by Willie Miller. Then Derek Ferguson tried to make sure here, but Robertson caught just offside. But look at that for deadly finishing. Ball breaks kindly for Scott Crabb. He has Robertson available inside. Here's Gary Mackay with a great shooting chance. Fine play by Mackay, and it's turned over by Burridge. Everything was right until the finish. Crabb did so well, laying this inside for Robertson. Now just look at the quality of the pass there, right into the path of Gary Mackay, who set himself very well, turning away from McGinley, and that was tipped over by Burridge. McLaren winning that fair and square. Crabb playing it forward. Robertson is onside. This is a chance for Hearts without doubt. Still John Robertson going forward, and the ball ran away from him in the end. Well, he'll be very disappointed. So deadly normally in that position, in behind the Hibs defence, going in and goal, trying to sidestep his man. The ball ran off his left shin, and that became easy for Burridge. There's Mitchell's free kick. McLeod's first time shot. Oh, he caught that well with the outside of the left foot, trying to swerve it. And Henry Smith got his body behind the shot. Graham Mitchell's free kick. And it was nodded down by Tommy McIntyre. The first time effort was a good one from McLeod. Tommy McIntyre makes his way forward into the penalty area. Well, what may well be Hibs' last chance to win the match. Played in by Beaumont. Smith has dropped the ball. And it's just wide of the post from Keith Wright. What a let-off for Henry Smith. And what a dramatic finish that would have been. The whistle has gone to end what has been a titanic struggle.
Honours even at Easter Road. When Celtic came to Tynecastle, Hearts were looking to avenge their earlier defeat.
Stay winning the ball. Derek Ferguson up for Hearts. It's Baird to Ferguson. Supported by Tosh McKinlay. Forward now for Robertson to chase. Gillespie's with him all the way. And he's quite happy to let the ball run behind for the corner. A good interception by Gary Gillespie. Robertson showing plenty of pace, racing into the Celtic penalty area. So Hearts have the corner. Mowbray shouting instructions to his fellow defenders. McPherson's well forward. Baird's in there with the header. Well, that was Levine's shot, which was blocked. Still Hearts battling away. It's Levine again. Looking for Baird. He does well to get to the ball. Now it's Crabbe surrounded by Celtic players. It's Baird again. And well held by Pat Bonner. Well, furious activity by Hearts in and around the penalty area. But there was a nice little touch on there by Baird. Punched away in the direction of Levine, and Collins doing some sterling work in defence. Nice little touch by Nicholas de Crane. It goes into the path of Coyne. Celtic have scored! So again it's Derek Ferguson. A lot of jostling going on in the penalty area. McLaren getting the touch. Bonner down there at the feet of Baird. Eventually it's swept away. So McLaren to take it. McPherson well forward, being watched by Gillespie. Aimed at the head of Baird. He gets the touch. John Robertson's there. That's McLaren's free kick. Baird climbing above them all, getting the touch in towards Robertson, but the shot was wide. Ball from Mowbray. McLaren's in there for Hearts, giving it away though to Craney. Nice little touch by Nicholas to O'Neill. Stay. Through again to O'Neill. Gets in the cross. Well, that's a quite amazing save from Henry Smith. Well, that could prove to be a very important save for Hearts. It was a lovely ball through from McStay to O'Neill. He did well to get in the cross. And the header touched onto the top of the crossbar. Tommy Coyne getting the touch. Well, what an excellent season Henry Smith has had for Hearts. And good handling again. Well, that might just raise Hearts' spirits a bit. Mowbray stepping in for Celtic. Cut out by McLaren. Robertson getting the touch to Baird. They're taking on Mowbray. Oh, that's an excellent save by Pat Bonner. A fine effort too by the Hearts striker, but Bonner really had to catch that when he handled it extremely well. Good play by Baird, stepping inside Mowbray, getting the ball onto his right foot, trying to curl it round Bonner. It's Tosh McKinlay. The chance is on, and George Wright, the substitute, lashes the ball into the back of the net. 53 minutes gone. That's George Wright's first goal of the season. Jubilation among the Hearts fans. It was Tosh McKinlay's free kick. David McPherson was climbing high, so too was Baird. It was McPherson who got the touchdown, and there was Wright to steady himself and give Pat Bonner absolutely no chance. It's Hearts 1, Celtic 1. Tommy Coyne shielding it well, but giving it away eventually. Played through now to Robertson. Hearts pouring men forward. Baird's through the middle. So too is Miller. Still Robertson. And he wins the corner kick for Hearts. So that's the signal for David McPherson to move forward. And he goes just into the penalty area. Greg Levine also moving up to the edge of the box as Tosh McKinlay takes the kick. Bonner committing himself, spins off his fist. It's headed behind by Mowbray. The Hearts have another corner. Well, testing moments now for the Celtic defence. Bonner seems to be unhappy about the position Baird has taken up. Ball breaking clear again. And Craig Levine scores for Hearts. Well, what an amazing turnaround in this match. 60 minutes gone. Craig Levine gets his second goal of the season. And he's quite delighted with himself. It was Tosh McKinlay's corner kick. Again, the ball breaking clear. Celtic failing to get it away. It's McPherson in getting a touch, and there was Levine to drive the ball low and hard past Pat Bonner. Hearts 2, Celtic 1. Robertson, McPherson going forward, a great run by the Hearts skipper. He's got Baird in the middle. What a chance for Hearts. Scott Crabb makes it number 3, and he runs to salute the Hearts fans. 79 minutes. Scott Crabb takes a salute of the Hearts fans. That's his 8th goal of the season. It was a brilliant ball from Robertson to McPherson, who had come in support earlier. He drilled the ball across the face of the Celtic goal. Eventually it broke to Scott Crabb, and there he was to slam the ball high into the back of the net. McGalley's cross. McStay trying to find the opening. He's challenged though by George Wright. Ball swept away by Tosh McKinlay. Well, Celtic cut upfield again. It's Robertson with Baird racing through the middle. The Celtic defenders trying to get back. Breaks out now to Gary Mackay, so still danger for Celtic. Mackay firing it in. Well, Gary Mackay looking for that elusive first goal of the season. Decided to have a pot at goal, but the ball going into the side netting. Here come Hearts again through Gary Mackay. It's John Robertson. Miller. And the ball into the side netting from John Robertson. Oh, what a smashing player John Robertson is. It was Gary Mackay firing in the initial cross. John Robertson sending the ball right across the face of goal. It fell to John Miller, and then back to Robertson again.
John Robertson close to adding number 4. Hearts were keen to preserve their 3-point championship lead when Airdrie came to Tynecastle.
This was a match in which Hearts strikers were up against a well-organised Airdrie defence. Ian Baird trying to break them down early with a long-range effort. Hearts tried everything in the first half, but although they put Airdrie goalkeeper John Martin under some severe pressure, they couldn't make the breakthrough. In the second half, no doubt motivated by Joe Jordan's half-time talk, Hearts picked up the pace and once again the pressure. Some clever stuff in the left wing leading up to a cross which deceived Martin and almost gave Hearts their big chance of a goal. Frustrating moments for Joe Jordan and Frank Connor in the Hearts dugout, and there were many more to come. Ian Baird's header that time set up by a free kick by veteran Eamon Bannon. Bannon was making his first Premier League appearance of the season, and he was trying to mark his comeback with a goal. An excellent save by Martin, and Bannon showing he still has an appetite for goals. Hearts were totally in command, and it's amazing how long Airdrie held out. This run from Baird, followed by some strong defensive work by Chris Honor, and a solid save from Martin. And the big keeper was at the heart of the action again a couple of minutes later. Bravely diving in to beat Alan McLaren, but with more pressure to follow. The cross from Bannon, and Airdrie simply desperate for a break in the pressure, which finally came when McKinley's effort went astray. But the breakthrough was finally to come for Hearts midway through the second half, with a controversial penalty decision. Scott Crabb goes down after contact with Chris Honor, and referee Timmins doesn't hesitate. John Martin has an excellent penalty record, but he's unlucky here. So Scott Crabb, who's contributed to so many of Hearts' single-goal victories, puts them on course for another.
Hearts continuing to lead from the front. Against Motherwell, 2 points were essential to stay at the top of the league.
So Gardner over this free kick. Trying to emulate the man he's replaced, Davy Cooper. Very accurate ball playing in, up goes Maskant! Deflected onto the outside of the post. With a fine effort by Maskant. Looking for his first goal for Motherwell. That's a powerful leap and header. Touched away by Henry Smith onto the post. Jim Gardner. Bending it in. Forced over the line in the far post by Chris McCart. So everyone pushing forward for Hearts. Leaving Alan McLaren to take the free kick. Aimed there for McPherson. And McPherson appeared to take no effort there to go to the ball, but a handball decision has been given. It's a penalty kick to Hearts. Robert Maskant certainly was clumsy in his challenge. Perfectly taken penalty. The equaliser for Hearts. Crabb makes it 3 penalties out of 3. It's his 12th goal of the season, and penalty kicks couldn't be taken more decisively than that. There's Tosh McKinley. Well won by Martin at the far post. Here's Alan McLaren. Mackay. Maskant's header goes straight to right. Here's Robertson again. This time it's Baird. 2-1 to Hearts. The pressure pays off. So this ball played in to the danger area, won by Maskant initially, chested down well by Robertson, was well blocked by Billy Thompson, but Baird went diving in on the rebound, and that was a fine striker's goal. Gardner got a touch there, but Miller picks up the loose ball. He's right again. Good running by Mackay, finding space there at the corner of the penalty area. Here's Ian Baird, setting it up for Robertson. That was a good tackle by Maskant. There's Miller. That's a magnificent third for Hearts. Right on the half-time whistle. It was a very patient, educated build-up this by Hearts, with Gary Mackay and John Miller at the heart of it all. With Mackay eventually playing this teasing ball inside, looking for Ian Baird, who was matched all the way across there. Then Robertson's shot was blocked by Maskant, but John Miller drilled home the loose ball. There's McKinley. That's Miller, that's Baird, he's onside. It's good play from Hearts once again. Robertson waits in the middle. There's Robertson. It's off the top of the crossbar. And the ball has gone for a corner kick to Hearts. It was fine play once again from the league leaders. Good running play on the left by Ian Baird. John Robertson waiting in the middle. This is an awkward ball for him to take. He tried to steer the ball beyond Billy Thompson, and it bounced on the top of the bar. Here's Ian Angus. McLeod's free in the left. Just needs an accurate cross from McLeod. Towards Cusack is a fine header. Well saved by Smith. Good centre forward's header that from Cusack. Downward toward the corner. It's well set up by Joe McLeod's cross, but look how well Cusack gets up and directs that toward the corner. It's good goalkeeping.
The last time Hearts had come to McDermott Park, St Johnstone had conceded just one goal in a narrow defeat. But this time round, the Tynecastle men were in goal-scoring mood.
Hearts break very quickly. Robertson, better cross. Crabb at the far post. Underneath is Baird, a goal for Hearts! Real bravery there from Ian Baird. His 8th goal of the season. It really was a good cross from John Robertson that did most of the damage, but a fine header across the area by Scott Crabb. A 50-50 ball, and Ian Baird won't be found wanting in that sort of situation. Lovely turn on there by Crabb. Great shot from John Robertson. Oh, an absolute belter. Good long ball played forward here by Craig Levein, and a lovely little flick on by Scott Crabb with his head. 2 bounces for John Robertson just to seize the opportunity. So much good passing. Crabb to Baird to Crabb. Again from Mackay to Baird. Brilliant move this from Hearts. The low cut back. Oh, and he just pushes it home. Exquisite. That was the move of the game. 8 passes involving 5 players. And finally it comes to Ian Baird. You think it's going to be a driven cross, and a lovely little cut back. He's so aware there, and Scott Crabb sliding home his 13th goal of the season. Saints don't often get it all the way clear, although it's picked up by Dunn. Poor pass though, straight onto Crabb. Mackay ever willing on the right, and that's a good cross and a great header from Scott Crabb. The 2nd of the afternoon. Ball given away by St Johnstone, not for the first time in the 90 minutes. Eventually found its way to Gary Mackay, an inch perfect cross and a flashing header, leaving Tommy Turner helpless once more. Levein, they keep their shape so well. Mackay on the right hand side, back to Ferguson, enjoying his return to the top team this afternoon. To Crabb, lovely little flick down. Mackay again. Whoa, what a turn from John Robertson! He's the best penalty box player in Scotland, and that the perfect illustration. Gary Mackay to Crabb. Mackay has made the break forward to the edge of the box. Another first time pass, and look at this for a turn, and this time with the left foot leaves poor Tommy Turner helpless once more.
So a 5-0 thrashing of St Johnstone at McDermott Park took Hearts into the near-day game at Tynecastle against Hibs.
And a free kick to Hearts, to be taken by Tosh McKinley. Gary Mackay making his way forward, and McPherson is already there. And it goes towards McPherson. Derek Ferguson gets it back. Oh, and what a try from Scott Crabb, reflecting his growth in confidence this season. 14 goals so far, and prepared to shoot on sight.
Well, as you say, Martin, it's all about confidence in strikers here. Scott Crabb really hits that one delightfully, and it's easy to see why he's Hearts' top goal scorer this season. Really gets over this one magnificently well and just whistles over the crossbar.
It's the free kick, and it comes to McLaren, who tees up Mackay. Oh, well, it would have been an own goal. And here is Ferguson. What an arrival! And really against the run of play, Hearts have snatched the lead in the most dramatic fashion Ian Ferguson sent on to try and pep things up, and how well he's done it.
Well, not a bad substitution here. I mean, it's a long free kick. We were talking about Ferguson's aerial ability when he came on. McPherson flicks it on, but it's actually a great right foot half volley here that comes again Hearts' way. Terrific finish. Long punt into the penalty box. Good flick on from David McPherson. Just goes over the back of the defender's head here. Just waits on it, times it lovely, and a terrific right foot shot right into the top of the net.
But Weir could be in for an equaliser straight away. It's a great stop by Henry Smith. A magnificent save to snatch the equaliser away from Mickey Weir.
Well, I can tell you time and time again this has happened this season. Henry Smith having an absolutely magnificent season. You might have expected Mickey Weir to finish that one there, but nevertheless still a great save by a goalkeeper that's having a great season.
Well, it's come to McLaren, and a good save. That was an excellent piece of handling in the circumstances from Chris Reed.
Yeah, the corner comes across. I mean, absolutely no chance with the goal, young Chris Reed. And whack, great handling there in difficult conditions, as we mentioned already.
But Hibs not taking that setback and lying down. Here's Hunter. Trying to play on the ball like Mickey Weir. And he's done it. Penalty! It's McIntyre. He's rolled it into the corner. Farrell to take it. And Henry Smith, in the end, found the ball within reach, but only just. There were two challenges there that nearly brought a goal for Hibs.
Keith Wright just misses it. Gordon Hunter once again gets in here. And Henry Smith makes a brave save here, and a good save.
And Smith needed to be in top form 3 days later at Celtic Park.
Shot corner from Galloway to McStay. The header! Oh, a tremendous save by Henry Smith from Tommy Coyne. Well, Henry Smith denied Coyne at Tynecastle a few weeks ago, and it turned out to be a very important save. Look at that header, and what a save by Henry Smith. 16 shutouts this season in 30 games. Robertson with the throw-in to Mackay. McNally's there to McStay. Morris. Celtic running into trouble. It's Tosh McKinlay. Scott Crabb. Oh, wonderful goal by Scott Crabb. Curling the ball away from Gordon Marshall. 59 minutes gone. That's Scott Crabb's 15th goal of the season. Jubilation among the Hearts fans. He really did take it so well, but it was Chris Morris getting caught there with McNally. Robertson nipped in, got the ball to Tosh McKinlay, and as he sent it through, wrong-footing a few Celtic defenders, and McFerguson. Hearts knocking the ball about, making the extra man count. McKinlay. Ferguson. McPherson breaking from defence. David McPherson with the left foot. And pushed over the top by Gordon Marshall. Well, that was a fine effort by David McPherson. Ambling forward, just creating the opening, sending the ball through with his left foot, and Marshall got the touch. Well, Morris can certainly clip them from this distance. He leaves it though to John Collins. Well, it was well struck. Grant clipping it forward. White's in there, the chance. John Collins pulls one back for Celtic.
Despite John Collins' goal, a marvellous win over Celtic. And that left Hearts leading the title race after 28 matches. But a disastrous spell saw the Tynecastle men slip out of contention and into another battle with Celtic for a place in European football. Every point was now vital.
Levine getting the better of Evans in the air. Mackay to Robertson. Bannon sets off through the middle. Has the check to remain onside. Mackay looking for Bannon again. Oh, that's good play by Bannon. And it's forced in by John Robertson. The breakthrough for Hearts. And it was the strength and the experience of Eamon Bannon which made that possible. Oh, what a blow for him to have defended so well the pass there from Gary Mackay. Look at the strength here of Bannon, leading into Brian Hamilton, looked up, checked the options, was blocked there by Hunter, and it was an own goal. It went straight in off Hunter. Well, such disappointment there for the Hibs defender who's played so well. Couldn't keep that out. He went in behind Chris Reid. Levine judging the high ball well. Here's Tosh McKinlay. And now Bannon. McKinlay into space with Keith Wright, trying to get the better of McLaren. He's supported well by Evans. That's a good cross. There's Weir. It's a brilliant finish for Hibs. Bannon hugging this left touchline now for Hearts. So two-footed for these crosses. Well, Mackay thought about letting that run. I thought it might have been a Hibs throw had it gone. Sensible play by Mackay. Up goes Bannon. And it's turned in by Ian Ferguson. Hearts are back in front. This cross from George Wright. A long looping one. Bannon getting up well. A downward header blocked there by Chris Reid. It dropped out to Ian Ferguson.
With only 3 games left, Airdrie came to Tynecastle and Hearts needed victory.
It's given away to Eamon Bannon. He's got Baird away to his left. He's got Levine breaking in the right. Crabb in the middle with Baird. Scott Crabb! Oh, a terrific goal by Hearts. 7 minutes gone. And Scott Crabb quite delighted with himself. The Hearts fans applauding. Eamon Bannon took the loose ball. It was played to him by Andy Smith. He found Levine racing through on the right, and with Crabb and Baird in the middle, it was Crabb stripping there to send the ball past John Martin for a terrific goal. Well, it's allowed to go right through again. Sammy Conn scores for Airdrie. Kirkwood, and it breaks through now to Coyle. Well, the substitute has scored. Bannon finding Levine, laid off by Crabb. Levine again to Bannon, who's quickly closed down. It's Levine, Bannon, testing one for the goalkeeper. McPherson's in there, the ball goes in, and the referee awards the goal. Well, Levine was very persistent on that side of the field along with Bannon. It was a knocked one for the goalkeeper. McPherson got his head to it. So Hearts give themselves a lifeline.
A brave fight back, but with a visit to Ibrox as the penultimate game, time was running out in the chase with Celtic for the one remaining UEFA place. And when Rangers broke with almost an hour gone, it looked bleak for Hearts.
Here come Rangers, it's McCoist. Ali McCoist does it again. And here comes Gary Mackay, trying to play the 1-2 there. He topples to the ground, the penalty kick was awarded. A vital moment for Hearts. Robertson against Gorham. 1 goal apiece. .86 minutes gone, and John Robertson driving the ball right into the middle of the net.
An essential point at Ibrox. But as Hearts took the field at Tynecastle against Falkirk for the final match, their destiny was not entirely in their own hands. Not only was victory over Falkirk imperative, their great rivals Hibs had to beat Celtic for Hearts to finish second in the league and qualify for Europe. It looked a stiff task for Hibs, but a 2-1 victory for the Easter Road side gave Hearts the opening. And when Eamon Bannon pounced on a corner just before half-time, the dream looked like becoming reality. Into the second half, and Hearts were looking for a second goal to secure the points. It came 10 minutes after the break from Ian Ferguson. As valuable a goal as Ferguson had scored all season. Manager Joe Jordan had earned the deserved acclaim of the Tynecastle fans, who'd watched Hearts mount a genuine challenge to Rangers, then beat Celtic in the race for Europe. Final confirmation of the Parkhead scoreline earned the biggest cheer of the day. And the Hearts players left their support with a memento of that title race. So these were the final places at the end of a marathon season. Hearts finished second to Rangers and booked themselves a place in next season's UEFA Cup. And with real depth and goal-scoring ability, who knows what's possible next term?